All right. So the NFL decided to suspend Trysten Hill, and I get it. You want to set the example, but my thing is, and the example with players hitting each other after the game and these sorts of things, but my thing is, Cowboy Nation, let's just make this thing fair and balanced. I do recall a certain player by the name of Kadarius Toney did the exact same thing. And matter of fact, I believe they fined DeMonte KZ and they fined Kadarius Toney, who actually balled his fist and threw the punch, right? But Trysten Hill, all of a sudden, he gets suspended for 2 games. Now, I get it. We had 38.9 million people to watch that particular game, and there was a lot of people out there that watched that one. But when you look at what Kadarius Toney got as a reference point, he was just fined just a little over 10,000. Trysten Hill, basically, by him missing out these 2 games, is gonna pretty much lose $100,000. And I'm not trying to sit here and count another man's money. But the NFL and all of the things that they do against the Dallas Cowboys, you would think that they would at least give this brother a fine and let him know, hey, these are the things that you don't do. Just like they gave Kadarius Toney the benefit of the doubt. Now, granted, I do not condone any violence, right? We don't want that out there of Law Nation saying that, hey, we want violence. We come for blood. We come for war, right? From a sense that these players, especially a blow to the head, it's crazy, enough that you got to go through concussions and CTE and all of this stuff after your career. You don't want to see that happening, and you don't want this to be a common pattern, right? But come on, Cowboy Nation. At some point, we got to call out a spade a spade. We got to say, hey, man, the NFL, you guys continuing to give the Cowboys the highest degree of any charge that's available, juxtaposed to anybody else that's in the National Football League. And there will be tons and tons of people that will disagree with what I'm about to say. But the NFL, they got this double standard going on. And then on top of that, when do we get a break? I want to know, when do the Cowboys get a break? And I ain't talking about a leg, you know what I'm saying? Or a foot. I'm talking about an actual break from the NFL. And I know what it is. Oh, wait a minute. I do know what it is. This is all to stick it to Jerry Jones. I believe that any rule that could be flexed or bent just a little bit, the NFL will see it as, no, we ain't finna turn no heads on this one. We're not finna give a blind eye to nothing. We're going to charge these guys to the highest, because Jerry Jones, I believe in 1995 or 96, he sued us. And he ultimately won. Oh, and he didn't stop there. The commissioner right now, Jerry came for my money. $45 million. How can I come for the Jones family? You see all of the talk track that we've been having for majority of this year with La'el Collins. Anybody else, they probably would have swept that under the rug, right? Him missing practice, or him missing, not practice, but him missing the test and the small things that they said that he was up against, right? Anybody else, they probably swept it under the rug. CeeDee Lamb waving goodbye. Anybody else, like they did with Josh Allen. We did the same wave. Didn't charge him at all. No fine. And I know some people would say, well, that's America's team. You can't complain now. But when do we get favors? Not saying that you're looking for them, but my goodness, 2 games? You would think at least a big fine, heavy enough to make this guy feel it, right? But suspending him 2 games, that is a collective thing. That is, I want the Cowboys to feel this. They know that we are in the middle of this protocol situation. I'm about to say that C-19 word, but you guys know what I mean, right? Where can we stick it to the Cowboys the most? And some of the Cowboy fans, it would go over their head. They would say, he didn't do anything anyway. And I'm telling people, depth's very important. But we getting our reinforcements back. Matter of fact, I upped it. Instead of the Cowboys facing 2 teams every week, we actually face 3 teams, right? The Dallas Cowboys versus whoever we play versus we got to say this, the aficionados, and then versus New York. Those guys that's in the New York press box or wherever New York front office. I think Roger Goodell is a diehard Giants fan. He probably grew up hating the Cowboys. I think Troy Vincent, he grew up hating the Cowboys. I think he played for the Eagles, Dolphins, and the Washington team. You know, it's not an easy road. It's not an easy road for the Cowboys when you got everybody hating on you. Or even when you're at fault, they throw the book at you, the highest penalty possible, and everyone else get the benefit of the doubt. And I'm not sitting here saying that whatever Trysten Hill said, plus what he did to walk up to this man and swing that blow right there, whatever he did, to be able to walk up to him and throw those hands, maybe he said something more egregious. But we know. He hit and ran. But we do know that if it was anyone else, they probably would just got a fine, not suspended for 2 games. It's crazy, Cowboy Nation. Post me your thoughts, post me your concerns down below. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Hey, who gonna get fined and who gonna get suspended next, right? Those aficionados, baby. It's hard to fight against those guys. It's hard. It's crazy. Salute. It's crazy, man. I can't make this stuff up. Cowboy Nation, I can't. It's flat out crazy.